thank you for not going far. Thank you for not going far. Oh, Addie, thank you for staying close. Oh, God. Right to her spot. Good girl, Addie Roo. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Haley. How are you? That means we're one day closer to being able to go to the gravel pits and blow shit up. Come on, sis. Oh, she got to go over and check dog book. I swear to God, the fence post at the corner of the yard is like where they leave community flyers and messages for each other. She's figured out that she can back her ass up to one little spot and pee on it and leave her scent. It's actually kind of cute. Every dog in the neighborhood walks by and pisses in that spot. Makes you wonder, like, what's going on in the dog world. Oh yeah, it's warm. Everybody's got warmth. I mean, I guess it's better than everybody being cold on the 4th of July. Should train. Boy, my plan was to wake up and listen to Chasing, but I didn't get in there until just a little bit ago. And boy howdy, the part that I got in on, oofta. Goddamn, Clue, do you kiss your old man with that mouth? You might need to fucking use some goddamn Listerine or fucking chlorhexidine in it. Fuck. You a nasty asshole. I don't ever want to hear anybody say anything about my mouth. Especially with the likes of the people that are standing and supporting in that fucking chat. Get the fuck away from me. All the way away. I never want to hear another thing about my goddamn mouth. Ever, never, never. Sister Sue, come on. Like, Don't. Was a really good choice, Addie. That was a really choice. Come on. Go get coffee. Come on. Oh. Oh, shut up, you tiny terrorist. Come on. You want a cookie? Come on. Let's go. Let's go get a cookie. You want beef liver? Let's go get you one. Oh, shit. Okay, come on. Let's go get you a beef liver. Come on. Oh my god, is this not? Oh, it's boiling. Okay. Come here, sis. Come here. Here it is. Here you go. Beef liver? You want some beef liver? Oh, yes. Here you go. Yummy. Oh, yummy. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Randa, good morning. You know what it means? One more sleep and then we can go to the gravel pits. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Well, one more sleep and we can go to the gravel pits. How exciting is that? Okay. Let's make us a cup of coffee. Good morning, Tripper. You guys all okay? Because, boy, what I just listened to, it pissed me off, number one. Number two, I never want to hear anything about my fucking mouth ever again. Number three, I say we Silkwood shower Clue with chlorhexidine because she seems like she's a nasty whore. How's that one? As long as I'm not the only one that's feeling some type of a way, like, totally wanted to be like, oh my god, you guys, she's fucking foul. Can we give her like a Silkwood shower with chlorhexidine? There's a new clip channel out. It got sent to me last night, so I'd actually heard that stuff last night and knew about it. It had gotten sent to me. She needs a fucking something. I mean, like a whole ass exorcism, Doodles. Something. I mean, holy fuck. Anyway, it had been sent to me last night. I had gotten asked, have you seen Ghost Bit? And I'm like, what's that? And it fucking, blink, there it was in my messenger. And I turned it on and I started listening. And I was like, holy fuck. I don't ever want to hear anybody say anything about my mouth again. About my word usage, the words I make up, the way I spew and enunciate. I never fucking want to hear it again. Well, I used to not be Cocoa Pop. I've got a mouth on me, but I've never said anything like that. Never said anything. And I cannot believe the people that are in there supporting it, rawing it, cheering her on, and they are okay with the words that are being said. I cannot believe that. There are several people that I used to have respect for. Ghost Bit. She fucking asked Tiffany Marie if her son had an autopsy. Who asks somebody that kind of shit? Yes. She did. Asked Tiffany Marie if her son had an autopsy. Who the fuck thinks like that? Who? Listen, anybody that's okay with that and totally okay with what she said and what she's saying, stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck away from me. Oh, yeah. Made mention of, did you give him too much insulin, Visine, antifreeze? What'd you give him? I hope TM eats her fucking lunch. I hope TM snorts in her shorts and stays there to sign the ticket. It's really gross, isn't it, guys? Really fucking gross, huh? You know what? I don't even know if TM will go in on her because that's what she wants. And Tiffany's not about giving people what they want. She's about giving them what they deserve. So I don't even know if she will go in on her. I mean, after all, that would be doing charity work for Clue and Cletus because I would just keep money pouring into their pockets, right? I know. Oh. Hang on, I gotta grab my cigarette. They do like it. They do like it. I agree, Soleil. That's absolutely what they like. They want that to happen. Listen, they can do whatever they want to do. They can say whatever they want to say. In my world, ignorance is bliss, and if I don't hear them, it don't fucking matter, right? Miss Peppermint Snail Trail is... I mean, could you imagine? Hey, Mom, look at the big old bitch I brought home. And her punani, it tastes like peppermint. Meanwhile, she has the worst raging case of bacterial vaginosis because she thought that the peppermint candies would work as an air freshener because, you know, her shit stinks. You can just look at her and know that her shit stinks. You know that she smells like Budassi, pussy and ass. You know that. We all know that. All you got to do is take one look at her and know that that big sweaty ass smells like swamp ass. I don't care if she showers 3 times a day. She gets out of that shower fucking stinking. We all know that. And that's where it ends. We all know that her big stanky ass. I wasn't saying anything that hadn't been said before. Yep, sitting on it all day. Could you imagine? Don't even... I mean, we've heard her on a panel take a piss or a shit. And you've heard me take a poop on a panel too, so it is what it is. Vinegar, moldy bread, and cold bacon bits. Oh. Oh my god. There is like a whole flock of turkey vultures flying around. Look at them. Look at them riding around. They're just riding the air current. Look at them just having fun. Isn't that amazing? Every time somebody is such an asshole and acts like a dickhead to us, then we get some sort of really cool... No, it's just turkey vultures. They nest right over by where I'm at, and then they get up and they fly every morning. And they're just flying around. See, there they go. They're all taking off and going in the distance. No, they were just riding the wind current up. Oh my god, shut up. It's too early. Clue is half turkey, half vulture, and all ass. Oh my god. I don't know. It's just gross. It's just absolutely gross. Mama set up a fence so there won't be any door dashing during the fireworks. Remy, you can go to Ghostbit to the page and listen to it yourself. It's awful. It got sent to me last night after my live, and I was like, oh, this is awful. Yeah, I didn't even listen to all of it either, Remy, and it's awful. It is straight up awful. I didn't listen to it all. I don't want to. I don't want parts of it. Yeah, you missed the gross part. Good morning. There's a new clip channel out, Selma, called Ghostbit, and Clue is clipped on there saying some horrific things about Tiffany Maurice. It's like the smell of sewage clinging to your thoughts. It is like the smell of sewage. Like, we all know what the smell is. Well, listen, let Tiffany Marie be their next target. She'll teach them. They'll learn a lesson. What is true? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm more appalled at the subscribers. Some of the subscribers that were in there had clipped me saying the things that were awful, but yet they're not in there doing the same to her. Oh, God. And my chat went away. Okay. Every time I turn into top chat, my whole fucking chat goes away. Ghostbit. Oh, well, Selma, she said that, Tiffany Marie, she asked if Tiffany Marie's son had an autopsy, and then alluded to maybe Tiffany Marie giving insulin, antifreeze, Visine, something like that to her son. It's called Ghostbit 5. Remy typed it in chat. No, listen, no. No. I'm not surprised. And yes, I know she asked Melissa that. I'm shocked at the people that were in there and okay with what she said. Now, I've not liked Aries. I don't like Aries. I think he's a fucking weirdo. But I lost all respect for Aries when he was Aries steel-toed boots. Kick him in the head. God of steel-toed boots, kick him in the head. Yeah. And some of the people, welcome to the club, what is true? Welcome to Thankless Thursday. God damn it. Sticks in my coffee. Yeah. She was live at 7:30 my time. No, Remy. He's right up in changing his name, doing all the fucking most. I'm just done with it. I want nothing to do with him. I don't like him. I don't say hi to him. What? What? You want to come out? You want to come out? Mom let you out. Mom let you out. Yeah, it's supposed to only be like, I don't know. Made me believe that he probably has 7 fucking accounts. And Remy, I'm really sorry that I got you yelled at by the bee. I'm really sorry about that. That was not my intention. And I'm really sorry. Oh, there's Rosie. Yeah, see? He has at least 4. He's been irritating Rosie for a very long time. Yeah. And listen, I might not have gotten you into it, but I'm going to stand by you while you're in it. Good morning, Queen Bella. How are you today, love? JJ was in and Artie took her meds. We don't ignore you, Lacey. Yeah, I agree. Chica needs to re-examine her clip. Oh, yes. Loser maxing. Good morning, Grain. Ugly. Ooh, Chica, if you hear this, if you would like the original, it's on Jones's and also up on Tiffany Marie's. So if you could do your correcting and actually clip it properly, that would be great. Britt took his wrench long ago, and he's seen her as a Marvel villain ever since. Yeah, he was Ares Bjork. And he was always super kind and super nice to everybody, and I liked him back then. And then one day, it's like he drank magic potion and turned into a total dickhead. And so when I see him, the image in my head is a penis with arms typing away. There's a lot of people that I see as a penis with arms typing away. Yes, this is the gathering place to vomit. There's a group bucket. We got girls that'll hold your hair back. There's 7 Up. There's some warm Tang. This is where we hide out every fucking morning away from these assholes. We speak about them quite frequently. Sister, come here. Come here, littlest. Oh, you thought Aries was a female? I think Aries is a male. It's gross. You just had the roofer scrape inside of your skull. Yeah. So, yes, chasing, this is where we come to avoid all of this shit. Hey, chasing, there was a bear running the streets loose yesterday. Yes, Aries has said some fucked up things about all of us, except chasing. He really likes chasing. Really likes chasing. Welcome to the club, chasing. I knew about this last night. I tried to get in there at 7:30, but I wasn't awake. Give you the bear. Listen, they I don't think they caught the bear. Okay. You were warned of this? I don't have any pictures of the bear, but I do have some pictures I can show you, chasing. It'll help to wash the grossness away. Got all kinds of pictures. Got a picture of Jack. Oh, look at this big, beautiful picture. It's a sundog over Devil's Tower. That's a beautiful picture. Oh, look. It's pretty, I saw that. Disappointments. All of you. All of you, disappointments. There's an antelope. Ooh, chasing. We went out last night to go find the gravel pit to do the fireworks in that we went and purchased last night. And we saw 3 antelope. We saw a family. We saw a buck, a baby, and a mama. There's a bison. And there's a moose. Look at the moose, Remy. Oh, look how pretty he is. Look at him. Look at his antlers. They're all in velvet. Oh, here's Chimney Rock. That's Chimney Rock. It's also called the Five Sisters because if you look at it, it looks like 5 sisters back to back to back to back. Do you see them? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5 sisters. Oh, that's what else we did, chasing. We went and watched the sunset with us right on the edge of a thunderstorm coming in. So we got to literally watch the sunset over the edge of Wyoming and then watch the storm roll in and then got home. And yes, it was lots of fun last night. I drove us out of town and sat alongside the road. I really want to put that on a coffee mug. Oh, yes, yes. Here, look. Mercury went into retrograde again. How to navigate it. Double check facts before speaking, posting, or deciding. Steamboat Rock and Lupin. Mountain Lupin. Ooh, there's a bobcat. That's Jenny Lake. It's outside of the park. Well, it's in the park. It's right outside of Old Faithful. I'm going to put those on something. My friend had them. Oh, chasing, yeah. Well, I mean, I think that we're all shocked, but seriously, if you stop and you think about it, yesterday was Crone Day. But if you think about it, chasing, it's always the same people. And you give them, you see them the first time and you're like, well, that's kind of weird. I wonder if they know what's going on. And then the next time there's something that's shitty, you look in the chat and you see who's in there. And it's the same people. Oh, I will show her. We'll go in just a second. She's seen all the little minis. I finished the castle the other day, but I got a treehouse almost done. I'm really close to finishing a treehouse today. I'm not shocked anymore. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because I didn't even say a third of things that she said. What did you miss? She insinuated Tiffany Marie offed her child, asked if he had an autopsy, asked if Tiffany Marie gave him insulin, antifreeze, or Visine. Who says that? Clue said that about Tiffany Marie. It's gross. And that's why we went out and watched the sunset last night. That's why we watched the thunderstorm, because it's gross. People don't take you to do things. People don't go on adventures with you. You guys sit wherever you sit, probably in your gross, dirty, disgusting living rooms on your filthy fucking ass-stained couches. Typing away. I'm sure you got these giant sized fucking thumbs. No, Rosie, don't apologize. Rosie, you have been tortured by somebody out here for months. Why are you apologizing? Drive safe, Spitfire. You're welcome, Tripper. It's needed out here. It's needed out here. We have to do those different things. If we don't do those different things, we are going to be as bad as those other people already are. And I don't want to be like them. We ain't like them. No, we're not. And Rosie, that's really shitty that that's what you had to do, was remove yourself from going places that you like to go because somebody was an asshole. I can't change it. You guys can't change it. The only thing you can do is avoid those areas Kind of like when you move to a new town and somebody tells you, hey, don't go down XYZ street. It's probably not a good street to go down. You listen to them, you say thank you, and maybe you and your best friend go explore it one night. Well, I mean, JJ, you got a great point there. Something is mentally wrong if your waking moments are spent obsessing over Brittany's life, analyzing every single thing she says and background noises. That's creepy as fuck. I agree. It does, Remy. Hey, what are you doing over here? Come on. Come home. Hey, get home. No, no, no. Get home. We're not doing the yard. We're not doing the fucking street thing. You little hooker, get home. Get home. You don't need to be walking the streets. Get home. Hooker. You little hooker, get home. Come on, hooker. Get in here. Come on. Don't sit there and look at me like that. Get in your yard. Your yard. Your yard. Hey, come on. Code enforcement's right there. They got to pick everything up. Okay. There, she's locked in her cage. Code enforcement's here. They're picking up stuff in the alley. I'm really actually glad that none of these people want to be my friend. I just really am. I'm super grateful that they don't want to be my friend. They don't want to. What you doing? Gross. I was being funny when I said it was her cage. I was being facetious. Because anybody that knows me knows that she isn't in there more than 10 or 15 minutes, and she's never in there without me being right here. I don't let my dog be out without being right there. She fucked around and got locked up. Little hooker. He called it his corral. Maybe I'll start calling. I mean, I'm going to make a little sign for it that says WCPP, Wyoming Canine Correctional Program. WCCP, I guess it is. Wyoming Canine Correctional Program. And then I plan to put their pictures underneath of it with little stripes. So it was either the bear or the deer that got into, when I came out yesterday morning, this thing was like all tipped over and one part of it was bent, and I was like, what the fuck? But the whole pen was tipped over and like something had gotten into it. And I'd heard a great big crash out here night before last. I'd heard a crash, and then I hear and then yesterday the sheriff posted that to stay out of the area west of me, and it's right in this area that they were chasing a black bear yesterday. Of course, the first thing I wanted to do was get in my Jeep and go look. Oh, look, the garbage truck's here. Hey, Clue, your ride's here. You gotta go. You can't stay here. Ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Hop in, Clue. Oh, look, they even got a lift to lift your big ass up the side. Oh, look, did you hear that? She just fell in. God damn, they can't. Like, you hear her in there, she's like banging around. Let me out, let me out. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're having a fight over, like, the bitch won't stay in the goddamn garbage truck. The bitch won't stay in the garbage truck. I mean, they can't get her. Like, she's in there trying to fucking bang around and shit. It don't smell like. Bitch, she'll hit her in the back of the head. Those eyeballs will pop out, and Tiffany Marie will kick him across the fucking room. Oh, now what, you blind bitch? What are you gonna do now? You blind bitch. Goddamn, Clue, you broke the fucking trash truck? Seriously? Your big ass fell in there and it just broke, and now it's gotta, like, sit outside my house? Really? Goddamn. Listen to them air brakes. Even those air brakes are fucking angry. Psst. Psst. Those air brakes are like, fuck, there's a fat bitch on top of me. Somewhere in here I have pictures of the runaway truck. Yes, Clue. Didn't you hear her fall in? Listen, the fucking air brakes are all pissed off. Let's see if I can find the runaway truck pictures. So, up on the mountain, and this is on the Buffalo side, so this is up and sleep. So on the mountain, we have runaway truck ramps for trucks that go too fast or they lose their brakes, and it's got like 3 sets of netting in it. And the nets catch the truck. Well, this was a carnival trailer. This was a carnival trailer. And it's a $10,000 fine if you break the barrier. So not only are they in for $10,000 fine, but check it out. Their shit's all destroyed. So, yeah, $10,000 fine for breaking the barrier and going into the runaway truck ramp. But I mean, it was that, or it was crash their vehicle because their brakes had gone out. And the whole thing looks like it just went poof and exploded. So that was a Carnival trailer. That happened on Monday up on the hill. Oh, look, they're getting their ass out of there. Him here? Listen to that poor garbage truck. That poor garbage truck is like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is inside of me? Say goodbye, Clue. Bye, Clue. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Listen to her. She's all banging around inside that fucking truck like big old fucking bull. Bye, Clue. Yes. Listen, I would rather go to the OBGYN, and I don't have those female parts anymore. Don't have a uterus, don't have ovaries, no fallopian tubes, no cervix, none of those things. I'd rather go to the OBGYN. I don't have any teeth. I'd rather go to the dentist. I own a washer and dryer. I would rather go to the laundromat. I would rather be forced to only read books from the library. I would rather be forced to have to read only books from the library where you don't know if somebody's read it in the bathroom or not. It would be like having to being back in the 80s or the 90s and renting movies and having to rent the machine from Blockbuster. Jesus saw that. I saw that. Listen how peaceful it is now that the trash is gone. Disappointments, all of you. A sandpaper thong. Oof. Ducking hell. Oh, I would imagine listening to her all day would be like running a marathon in a sandpaper thong. I don't want to run a marathon in a sandpaper thong. You know how bad you'd be torn up from the floor up? Mm-mm. Nope. I did a 5K with a pair of underwear that rode up. I'll never do that shit again. Halfway through, I slit them at the seams and pulled them out and left them on a bush. No, thank you. But if you came in and today you had a little bit of a queasy tummy when you came in, please enjoy the 7 Up over on the refreshment table. There's some saltines, there's some oyster crackers, there's some graham crackers, whichever would settle your stomach. There's also a toast section where you can make some toast either dry or put some butter on it. There's also some warm tang, if that makes. You have some ginger chews? Yeah. Oh, Selma. Huh. Listen, I will give you a list of the safe places. None. Very short list. None. I would rather go to Mexico and have gastric bypass done so that I might, I had a friend that went to Mexico to have gastric bypass done, and I'm like, aren't you worried that you're gonna wake up in a bathtub full of ice lined with tinfoil? And she's like, I wasn't, but I am now. I'm like, you went all the way there by yourself, and horseback riding with hemorrhoids. Oh, there you go. You went all the way to Mexico, and how do you know that they're not going to steal your kidneys? And then you're just going to wake up in a bathtub of ice. She was like, well, I hadn't thought about that, but I am now. I said, well, just ask if they do. Just make sure you ask them to line it with tinfoil first. It'll make the ice stay longer. Yeah, that's a... Ugh. Did you guys see Crimes and Fashion is back? Lisa came back yesterday. She did a live. She had a lot of loss, too. A lot of loss. But I'm glad to see her back. I'm glad she came back. It was a really good live. And she talked about her loss. And it's a really, really good live. Okay, Chasing, if you're here, here's the tree. Here's the front of the tree. I trimmed up some of the vines last night. That's the front of the tree. There's all the furniture for the tree. And there's the base of the tree. And it lights up. So, well, yeah. Yeah, she said she was coming back. So YouTube has a pilot program that if your channel gets removed off of YouTube, you have to be off for 6 months, and then you get an option to have a do-over, but there are a lot of stipulations on it. A lot of stipulations. You fuck up, and it's taken away from you. So let her come back and let her do what she's doing. And somebody out there, it won't be me. It won't be me. But somebody out there will wipe her off again. I won't have to do it. Didn't do it the first time. Won't be doing it the second time. Nope, she won't be able to change and her channel won't stay long. Take your channel too? Yep, because it wouldn't surprise me if they don't go out and buy inauthentic, if they are not buying views and putting the inauthentic traffic on their enemies. Yes, Addie, just a moment. Hey, Jiggy. Yep. Me and Toasty. I got to take my Benadryl. I'm just going to take all my pills. Hey, if you're crazy and you got pills to take, make sure you take them. I don't know. Go get her. I don't know. That's not my fucking care. Oh, that's awesome, Jiggy. Yes, Addie. Just a moment. Oh my God, she's such my dog. Who cares if she's back on YouTube? I don't. Christ, I'd rather eat a fucking tampon. Are you mad? What's the matter? Tiger Talks is stupid. Tiger Talks is another problematic bitch. Ask Gina Diamond. Ew. 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 Four. There must be a devil inside of me. What are you sad about? What are you all mad about? Oh. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Grain. Oh, Andy, sorry. My eyes are all watery. I'm trying to get him to stop watering. No, she's not in trouble. That's not him barking. That's another dog in the neighborhood. I need her to get a little more comfortable with being inside of her crate. Oh, good, you're getting your hair done today. Well, see, the other day, getting your hair done, that wouldn't have been a good thing because, you know, they would have rushed and then it wouldn't have looked the way we wanted it to look, so. No, this is just her outside area, and I want her to be comfortable in it. So, every morning, that's where she goes. After she makes her whole loop around our property. And honestly, I don't like it because she just wants out because she just wants to have freedom. And I don't want her to have freedom. You have a coffee cup idea. Oh, awesome, Spitfire. You got your appointment today Queen Bella, good job. I'm so proud of you, Queen Bella. I'm so proud of you. Oh, Jiggy. That was one thing that we looked for was Grandma's wedding rings, and we couldn't find them. Nobody could find them, so she must have done something with them, and none of us could find them. Put the dogs on it and put a hooker and an old man. Oh my god. Oh, even better, Bree. Did you have to use a tea bag? Oh god. 1 a.m. Okay. You didn't poop, but you figured out you can scratch? Look at her being all fucking bowed up and thinking she's something. All 3.5 pounds of her. Look at how much she's grown, though. Her so big. Look at her long legs. Oh my goodness, Bree. Gross. All of this is just gross. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness. That sounds so pretty, Jiggy. And old jewelry is so pretty. It's very simplistic. Hi, littlest. So, seems as how you guys like the sunset cruises so much, I'm thinking we need to set up like one day a week where we go watch the sunset. And that's super close to my house. So that will not be a hard one to go recreate. Oh, Jiggy, that's amazing. So you've been watching the Taylor Swift stuff? The wedding's Friday. Madison Square Garden is being set up like a fantasy carnival. Oh, honey, I'm at home, Jiggy. I'm at home right now. I'm at my place. I don't know how long I'll be out at the farm. I don't know when I go back to the farm again. I just don't know when I go back. He'll find out when he has to go again, and then when he goes, I get about 10 days. I get about between 7 and 10 days lead time. But all my other dog clients know that comes first, and then they get scheduled after him. He's always got first pick of my time. And if it happens to overlap with somebody else, then they have to find new coverage, because I can't be in two places at once. And he now has a diabetic dog. Hey, Limey. Come on, sis. He has a diabetic dog now, and it requires a little bit more. Come on, sis. So I make sure to and then if he doesn't schedule with me, like if it's a month that he doesn't have to travel, then I let everybody know, hey, my month is open, who has what. So it just works out pretty nice. Salma, the roast was amazing. You said it would be done at 6:30, and it was 6:24 when I turned the crock off, and when I turned the crock off and grabbed for the roast, and it was just fall apart tender. And then yesterday I took the roast out, but kept the broth and threw some more carrots and potatoes in there and cooked that up, and then cut the roast in half and put half in the fridge, because that's going to get cut in half again, and half's going to go in the freezer, and half will stay in the fridge for barbecue beef, and then the others to be eaten with the roast, with the mash, with the potatoes and it was, Selma, it's perfect. Is that your brother? It is you. Hi. I thought sister was whining. Hi, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah? I'll go. Okay. Go outside, go potty? Hey, add. Get under control. Get under control. Have a good day, ducking hell. Okay, come on, Mason. Let's go outside, go potty. Addy. Oh. Well, 3 people can't go through that door at one time. Not when there's a fan right there. Oof. Good job, Mason. Good job. And Salma, I am breaking my sandals in. You got to break these. Oh, it takes a good week of wearing them to get them nice and broken. Oh, it's great today, Cap. It's warm. It's already really warm out. Oh my God. The roast was so good. Oh my goodness, Jiggy. My whole thought was, if I cooked a roast in the crock pot, I could easily eat on it for 3 or 4 days. just with what's in the crock pot, right? And then if I bought a big enough roast, I could take a quarter of it and slice it up, the little nice long stringy meats, and then I could make barbecue beef. It's all Salma's fault. Salma made a comment about barbecue beef, and I was like, I want barbecue beef. Well, guess what was on sale? Sweet Baby Ray's. So I got a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm going to have to clean the crock pot out because I'm going to do it in the crock pot. But I also got wieners and a thing of baked beans. Did not find the Bush's apple rocket pop or what was the other flavor? Apple rocket pop and something else. There were dill pickle. Dill pickle was the other flavor, and I really wanted to try the dill pickle baked beans. No, that's what's on the menu for this week. My two dogs are over on Facebook. I call it Dog Book. They're over where all the leaves are at the corner of the fence. Oof, that sun is warm. Son of a bitch. You're having barbecue for the 4th? All right, you two, come on. And there's even enough that I can do open-faced hot roast beef sandwiches. Come on, you two. Come on, Moogie Doo. Well, good morning, Mr. Moog. Good girl, sis. Come on. Oh, old man's gonna go poo this morning. Really? At this hour? Kind of seems like a weird hour to do that, doesn't it? You're kind of a 4 o'clock pooper. Good morning, Joe. Hey, get over here. Ooh, you're going boating and island hopping on the 4th? I probably am just staying home till the evening. And then I'm going to go blow shit up. Now that we know where the gravel pit is. We're going to blow some shit up tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, Jiggy. Sis, let go of him. Let go of his ear. Addison. Let go of his ear. My God. Anybody want 2 little dogs? I'll even pay the postage at this point. I will not pay the postage to send the bracelets back, but I will pay the postage to send the dogs. Chasing? Chasing. I'm going to send these 2 right to you. They like nobody else. They like each other. That's it. That's all. It's going to be your problem now. Go ahead, Moo. Go ahead. You can do it. Good boy. Good boy. Hi, buddy. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Oh, Queen Bella. Yes. Queen Bella. All right, fine. Queen Bella, I'm sending them to you. Chasing has too many already. Ooh, you should have electricity within the hour. And maybe water this week also. Oh my goodness, Tammy. Congratulations. A hot open-faced turkey. Yeah. I always forget Queen Bella needs to take them first. Queen Bella's in line before Chasing. Chasing's always my go-to, though, because then that's what I threaten them with. You want to have to go live with Chasing and the other 37 dogs? That's what I threaten her with. You want to go live with Tracy and the 37 dogs? She says no. Something about beef gravy gives you heartburn? Oh, I'm really sorry. I would take a Pepsid AC before I ate gravy. I like gravy. My God, I really like gravy. And she says, sounds fun, but I'll miss my mom. Yes. No, I don't think she has 37 dogs, but that's what I tell Addie. You want to have to go live with 37 other dogs? See, she knows. Look. Hey, you want to have to go live with 37 other dogs? No. No. I'll mind my P's and Q's, Mom. No. I'll mind my P's and Q's. Mason's like, nope. I don't want to go anywhere. Loving the ice cream maker. It is amazing. Oh my goodness, Tammy, don't tell everybody. They're all going to want you to cook for them. They'll all be showing up. Yes, Chasing has a zoo over there. Well, that's why I figured sliding 2 more in, Queen Bella. She's probably not going to notice them. They're pretty little. What, you don't want to go live at Chasing's house? You don't want to go live there? Nope. A zoo and an aquarium. Yeah. Like I said, 2 more is not going to matter, is it? And fortunately, my dogs are not Velcro dogs. I mean, they like to be by you, but they don't have to be on you. That was my one requirement with Addie was she can be by me, but she does not have to be right on top of me because Shih Tzus can be, oh God, Shih Tzus can be bad with that. You want to go in already? Okay, I'll let you in. I'll let you in so you can go find your spot. Go for it, buddy. You going in too, sis? All right, have fun. You're in the house now. Not my problem. Don't break anything. Don't break anything. So, Today, we got to go make our house payment. Got to go make the house payment. This is last chance. Anybody that wants to take over that bill. Now, speak now or forever hold your peace. See, perfect. Strong, independent female. Pay her own bills. But that's what was really important to me, is that they like to be outside as much as I do. Come on, Lilith. Yep, that gate's closed. You got to pay the water and gas tomorrow. Oh, shit, Bree. You don't need water and gas. Come on now. It's summer. It's summer. You don't need that shit. You need that in the wintertime. Come on now. So, this is going to be what I'm going to try to finish today. See if I can get this one done, and then we can start the saloon. That's so cute. I can't wait to put the front of it on. How cute is that going to be? Once I trim that down a little bit, trim that down a little bit. Ah, come on now. You got deodorant. Bye, Menon. You don't need water. Go down to the creek, shower. It'll be fine. Tell him it's a camping expedition. That's going to be so cute. Oh my gosh. You can blame that on data centers, Cap. You can totally blame that on data centers. I may go buy another air conditioner this week. You know, if I would have just waited, the air conditioner that I bought and paid, I don't know, 167 for it, it's 117 right now. It's on sale. There's 115 units that can be shipped site to store right now. So I think I'm probably going to get a second one for my bedroom. Especially because, like, the weather from here on out, this is our coolest day for the next 10 days. It's only supposed to be like 84 today. So, all you fuckers whining about heat right now, just wait 10 days. Because you're going to get a 2-day break, and then that blast furnace is going to turn back on again. So, ugh. It fits in your small windows. Nice. Well, clearly this is going to have to be moved. Because we're already, warm air is already coming in. Coming in? Come on. Come on. Oh, it's going to be disgusting. Disgusting. I think we're definitely going to have to go buy an air conditioner today. A second one. Especially if it just, like, this house just stays so fucking warm. I'll just live in a fucking wind tunnel for the summer. I'll just live in a wind tunnel for the summer. It's Thursday. It's new wax melt day. Oh, I lived in an apartment cap that had mini splits. What was there? 6 units? 8 units. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units. Selma, actually, yes, I do have somebody now that can help me. I reconnected with an old friend from high school the other day, and turns out they live 3 blocks away. I'm like, why the fuck didn't you tell me that? Today your brain says it's Saturday? No, it's Thursday. So, he and his wife just live about 3 blocks away. And he's like, girl, if you need something with your Jeep, you need something fixed, just holler. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, we've known each other since kindergarten. If you need something, holler. I'm like, actually, I do. He said, what's that? And I said, I need the foam put around my air conditioner. And he started laughing, and he's like, you got bugs coming in? And I'm like, ooh, well, yeah. I've killed a couple big spiders. And he's like, I'll come over. Stop by. Either on my way to or from work. I'm like, okay. He's like, what time are you up in the mornings? 6. I can stop by on my way. So sounds like it'll work. So if I go grab an air conditioner today, I can sit in the back of my Jeep. I go back and forth because I want just a small fish tank, but then I don't want one. Okay, Grain. I'm delaying because I don't want to go see the person that I have to pay my rent to. It's the person that insulted me. Oh, we're coming with you. Oh boy. Okay, so if you were looking for the dirt portion of the program, Rosie, all my life I've wanted an octagonal tabletop fish tank. All my life, that's all I wanted. So I could have some little neons, some little... I don't think Grain has Captain Avi blocked. Can you see Grain, Captain Avi? She typed like 3 above you. Hey, we need to lift up Coco in your positive thoughts, please. We need to send Coco all the love that we can. So, Coco's happy. We need to send her all the love that we can right now. She could really use a little extra love. We just need to lift her up and love on her a little bit. We all have moments that we need extra love. I just realized that I tricked the dogs, and they're inside with each other, and I'm outside. Okay. I don't know, Rosie. I haven't figured out yet. And right now, I don't have even a place I could put it. And that's my other problem, is that every time I think that I want to get a fish tank, then something in my fucking life changes. And I'm like, what would I do if I had to leave and I don't have a place to put the fish tank? And that's why I have never pulled the trigger on it, Rosie. I've always wanted one, but it's just something that my life is not conducive to that, because you have to remember, I'm gone a minimum of 7 days a month. So then that leaves me having to have somebody come and take care of the fish. So it's part of the reason I've never done it. So I figured that my plants are. Yep, and you worry if I'm not here and something, a breaker were to blow, that could result in fish. And it's a really big responsibility because it's a whole living colony, right? And that's a lot of weight. I got enough weight with these 2 dogs. So, and the 9 plants that I have. I just don't want to be a bad fish mom. Fish went to the basement that day. Yeah, see? And I just don't know where I would put a fish tank. I'm fighting as it is with the goddamn couch because I'm going to have to relocate that, rehome the couch. I mean, it doesn't even have an ass print on it. I've hated that couch since the day I bought that couch. Well, since the day it arrived. I loved it in the catalog. I got it, I put it together, and I was like, I hate this. Yep, and that's the other thing, Andy, is that their environments must be perfect. Must be perfect. Or they'll die. So. I'm too much for most, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. If everyone liked whiskey, the world would only have whiskey in it, correct? Not everybody shot a whiskey. And that's perfectly okay because I don't want to be everybody's shot of whiskey. You have 44 potted plants outside. Oh my God. No, I don't want to come house sit for you. That's a lot of fucking responsibility. I thought I had it rough last week with 4 dogs and 2 that didn't like each other. Oh no. 44 plants? No fucking thanks. If I wanted 44 plants, I'd have 44 plants. I don't know if that's going to stick there or not, but that's where it's supposed to go. The last whiskey you bought was to make vanilla extract. I always thought it was vodka that you used to make vanilla extract. So, tomorrow would have been Grandpa's 90th birthday. Oh, Salma, I would so do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. And or Jim Beam. Beam or Jack Daniels? Is that what you used? Oh, Salma, I would do that in a heartbeat for you. If I could fly. Yesterday would have been their 56th anniversary. Yeah, my grandpa would be 90 tomorrow. No, he'd be 91. Because grandma would be 90 tomorrow. Or August 8th. No, Captain. I don't want to play guess how many plants you have. 365 million. You guys, you are revealing a lot of personal information at a time when information is at an all-time high for knowledge. So you might want to be careful at some of the personal stuff you're saying. There are 27 people in here, and 4 of you are talking. So just remember that. I hate that I have to say that. I know everybody instantly are like, hands off the keyboard. Everybody shuts up. It is the downside to... She would have been July 82. Yes, Andy, thank you. That was exactly what I was trying to say. Just because we feel safe over here does not mean that there are not lurkers that are just sitting here screenshotting everything and putting it in a fucking file folder somewhere. I'm sorry, Joe. Headaches suck. But you had a few good days before you got your headache. You said you were up to see the bear too. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the flood in Glacier? They've had to close some of the roads. They had to evacuate part of the park. You're gardening and wearing Poppy out. Speaking of wearing out little dogs. She's over here digging to China. Hopefully we find a dinosaur. She's so silly. Yeah, you. We're talking about you. Yep, we're talking about you. I'm showing everybody you. Showtime! And everybody's dogs are suddenly pissed off. That Dolly chicken has provided so many hours of entertainment. And I know it's an awful sound and it's crazy loud, but she loves that fucking thing. Her favorite toys are a bright orange. And her duck is yellow and orange. So those are like, what'd you find? Did you find bark? Did you find bark? Hi. Hi. See, do I got your attention? Do I got everybody's attention now? She's so sweet and she's super happy. She's just so sweet and super happy. Yes, sweet girl. Are they, Tammy? Are they starting to get mobile? Oh my goodness. Do you have any interest in them? Have people been contacting you about them? Cream puff. That's my little Addie Sue Huxley. Well, she just had a litter of 5. Salma, she was exactly what I needed. After how many times? I think it was 7 dogs that I tried for by doing it the application process way and, doing it the right way. And then I am so, my life, everything changed the day that I got her. Everything changed. And you had sent me a reserve, and I used that to get her first round of puppy 5-way. I used that to get the puppy pads, food. Oh, 7. 5 and 2. That's right. 5 and 2. Hey, you need to go outside? Yeah? Okay. We go. We go. Oh, Selma, it was so perfect. The day that she had just been posted on Facebook, and I immediately said, I want her. And I reached right out to the gal, sent her a message. She's like, oh yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, I think you'll give her an amazing life. And it was perfect because it pulled me out of the sadness that just had overtaken who I was. And I didn't know if that sadness, I had just accepted that was just going to be part of my life. And it was just going to be how I was going to be going forward. That the happiness was never coming back. And I was okay with that. Okay, listen. if you're going to be friends with somebody, if you want to be friends with somebody in the afterlife, you and that person have to pick out a very significant phrase that only you two would ever know. That way, when whichever goes first, the other can go to a psychic, and when they come back with like Sam the squirrel shitting on shingles September 7th, then you'll know that you've reached your person. Wise advice. Tammy has electric. Ooh, what a big accomplishment, Tammy. Look at how much everything changes in a year. Yes, Grain, Sam the squirrel on a shingle September 7th. That's the phrase. Oh, fuck. Now everybody knows it. We got to come up with a new one, Grain. And Salma, that's what I really wanted, was I wanted somebody that could imprint with me and be like me, but I was willing to accept an older dog if that meant it brought more happiness back to me and Mason, because Mason was, oh God, I honestly thought I was going to lose Mason. That's part of the reason I wanted a new puppy, because I wanted him to teach her the way we do life and how life is, because that's the best way to it's just the best way to do it. You just add them to the pack, and then when the pack changes, the dynamic shifts. But like I said, I was willing to accept even an older dog. I was even willing to take a senior dog at that point, just so happiness could return to my life. And I should have named her Happy. Or Zippy. Her dresses are in the laundry. I forgot to pull the clothes out of the dryer, so she's going to have to be naked till I pull the clothes out of the dryer. She rolled in. I don't know what the fuck she rolled in, but all I know is that it stunk to high heaven. She had to have a bath. Thank God for the kitchen sink. The fuck you say is the code, then you know it's me. Well, listen, the one thing that we all have in common over here is that we all have battled grief. Oh, and you know what else we have in common? We all have one thing in common. Unfortunately, it's the same thing that we have in common with everybody else on the planet. We've survived every bad day up until this. That might say something for us. The only perfect record we have is surviving the bad days. Our commonality is grief. Grief is just love with nowhere to go. So we turn. Oh my goodness, Haley. Fucking A. Haley, thank you. Hey, Ange, good morning. You guys are fucking amazing. Haley, you're the best. Thank you. You guys are some badasses. I don't care what anybody else says about you. I think you're a badass. Every bad day that you've ever encountered, from your darkest dark to just, oh, it was a shit day, you survived them. You didn't quit. You wanted to. You thought you were going to. Maybe you even had a plan to. But you didn't quit. Hard days are going to happen, aren't they? It's kind of how we pivot and adjust ourselves to facing the hard days. I think the one thing I'm learning about out here is that you got to be careful with your energy, and you got to be careful where you place it. Because if you place it in the wrong places and apply it towards the grossness, then that's what you become. If you're selective with it, maybe it's on in the background as noise so that every once in a while you stop and you're like, what the fuck am I listening to? And you're not typing because the tone is wrapping you up. You suddenly realize that you have been sitting for months with your shoulders up by your ears, your tongue stuck to the roof of your mouth, your jaw clenched, and you're just got these frown lines and your face is set in a really awful manner. And you don't even realize it. And then one day you look in the mirror and you're like, where'd that line come from? It wasn't there. Yeah, it is soul sucking. Right? Imprints in the tongue from clenching. Yes. Yes. And it happens automatically, like when a situation arises and you want to get, you know that it's going to be like, you're just like, oh, fuck, here we go. God, could they just never, there's never a bottom to the barrel. So, this is your daily reminder. Take your meds, drink your water, unclench your jaw, loosen the tongue from the roof of the mouth, stretch your back, take your shoulders away from your ears, stretch your neck. A couple of big deep breaths. Open your hands and spread your fingers out. Oh, yeah. Stretch your wrists. Your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, your shoulders. I mean, it's all connected. Lay your phone down. Think about the energy that's transmitting through your phone because your phone is a mini computer. Lay your phone down. Get away from it. Or nothing, Spitfire. Honestly, nothing. We just, essentially, we were just trying to, we're just talking about how, um, like, how stressful this place can be and how it can just soul suck. And people can go from chat to chat to chat, and you're consistently in a heightened state of on the verge of pissed off. It's like the fight or flight. I mean, the cortisol levels of all of these people out here just have to be off the charts if you put them together. Right, it applies for any tense situation. Yes. Because every time that your adrenaline spikes, what does that transmit into? That goes straight to cortisol. And I personally don't like living in the fight or flight. Like, if I wanted that, I'd live in my own fucking trauma. I don't want to live there anymore. I'm not that girl. That girl is somebody that I left 35 years and a million miles ago. I've gone 4 million miles since that girl. Not that girl, but me being the former person that I was. The version of me that thought the world was sparkly and amazing. Right, Andy? And they're the first ones to say, "You're bleeding all over everybody out here." I'm sorry, bitch, what? Nope. Just the usual shitbags. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that she said those outlandish things so that exactly what would happen happened? And then that's going to, draw people back to her, both haters and lovers of hers. And then she solidifies herself right back into where she was. But it's called the pilot program for a reason because you have to follow a pilot. There's a whole pathway laid out. Well, that's just a hurt person, Soleil. Just listen. Don't worry about what you missed. Just jump into the conversation right where you're at. We're speaking of a person who said horrible things, who's been yeeted off the platform, but is coming back again. Right on the heels of saying some really awful things. Oh, man, Ange, how are you feeling since you're getting so much rest? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Does your body feel better? Do you feel better mentally now that you're getting so much rest? No, you don't feel better. I'm sorry. Did you make your doctor's appointment like you were supposed to? Yeah, not feeling better. You're hurting. Okay, well, did you make your doctor's appointment like you were supposed to? I'm not tired. Mm-hmm. This is the earliest I've been up in weeks, but I'm not tired. Did you make your doctor's appointment? Well, guess what, Aunt Queen Bella did? She faced her fear. So, no, hey, proof will be in the pudding tomorrow, won't it? Hey, it wasn't said about me. Yeah, it was said about Tiffany Marie's. It was said about Tiffany Marie. It wasn't said about me. It's not my problem. I told you. I know how to say nope. Nope. Not my concern. Yeah, Carmen, you need to be a little bit careful with your. There's 35 people in here and there's 6 that are talking. So you just put a lot of personal information in a space where there's a lot of fucking eyeballs. You guys got to look at the numbers before you start putting personal information in here. Clearly, people are watching. I can't. I can't keep you guys safe at a time where information is a commodity out here. Bushwatchers, could you tap the thumbs up, please? Like, price of admission or scroll on? You like being voyeurs? Well, there's your reminder. I wish it were a safe space, but it's not. It's the interwebs. Nah, I know. I mean, we're pretty fucking boring, and it's not like we're harming anybody. Right, Haley? I know. Suddenly, do you feel somebody's watching you? And I get no privacy. Oh, mystery. I saw like half a town went up on the Colorado Utah border. Gone. Spencer Cox is like, I don't really know what to do. Our state's on fire. Jesus Christ, Chroma. Somebody's watching you. My God. You ever feel like you live in a fishbowl? Hey, Sam. Hey, look, our numbers went up. Mm-mm. You know what it is. You sent me the fucking video last night. In the Cottonwood fire, yeah. All I say is, this is why we can't have nice things. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, oof. Visine, antifreeze, or insulin. Which one did you use? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. And I get no privacy. You had Ash this morning. Oh, be frank. How's the air there? I mean, dumb question to ask, obviously, if you had ash on your doorstep. I remember that when Yellowstone burned, we had ash. And the sun was the color of the sunset last night at this time of the day. Okay, I don't know what that means, Spitfire. Heavy, stinky, and you're stopped up. Hobie, Frank, are you guys going to have to evacuate? You just got up there. You had ash from Canada last year. Oh, well, look at you, little girl. Good girl. Good girl. Go in your yard. That's what I like. You chose to go in your yard. So what happens if I bring you out? Hang on. I'd be right back. What happens if I bring you out? A squeaky chicken. And okay, let's take those out for her. Will she play while we sit out here? What is that? You get it? You get it? You're far enough away. Yeah, the Aspen Acres. I think it blew up yesterday. And then the weather that we had it split, and half of that front went east and the rest went south. So that shit's going to be hitting down there. So all that wind, and it'll probably blow up again. And with the forecast for all the warm weather, it's just a fucking tinderbox right now. And what did I just see? Something about Lake Powell has hit deadpan now, so it no longer is flowing out. Yeah. Well, this just sucks. I mean, there's nothing you can do about this. There's just absolutely nothing you can do about it. It's the most helpless feeling in the world. Hey, Zero. I haven't heard anything new about the 16 kids. The last thing I saw was there was a like Oppressor, and I watched part of it, and I just was. My heart's way too tender to listen to that shit. It's awful. Those parents are horrible, but I don't. I can't. Watch duty. Okay. You guys know me. If I'm not live, I'm off doing something else, listening to something else. And my latest obsession is Luke Grimes. Oh. Hi. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Just hang out in there. Safe place for you. I know. No. No. You're fine. No. The one in Ohio where they, yeah, it's. I know right now I'm on Taylor Swift Wedding Watch. Stop. Look at that. Oh, Mason. She's out here way more than Mason's out here with her. Mason is on such a schedule. He's such a regimented old man. No. I hope she does. I hope she has little Taylors, little Travises. I hope she has a yard full of kids. I think that that's all she's ever really wanted to be, was to be a wife, mom, and a performer. I know, Rosie. That's why I'm just like, oh. Even CBS News. She's in her mid 30s. I don't know. She makes like $2 billion a year. But she does so much give back. Even CBS News has staffers. Do I really believe what? Do I really believe what? Help me out here. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. But maybe she does. I mean, she sings a lot about it. So generally, you sing about what you want. Oh yeah, it's all NDAs. You had to sign when you got you in order to receive your invitation. You had to sign the NDA. I mean, she's probably because she's going to have it filmed and then released as under her own. She's so brilliant when it comes to. She uses social media as a way to market herself. And she doesn't. I mean, she fought for years to get her own catalog back. Poppy has crashed out. I don't know anything. I am not part of her team. I know nothing. I don't fucking care. So what if it's a contract? So what? Listen, the woman makes $2 billion a year. You goddamn right. It would be a fucking contract with non negotiables and absolute veto clauses. That is actually being a smart person. Listen, if it were the man that made more money, the prenup wouldn't be a problem or the contract wouldn't be a problem. But because the woman makes more money, oh, it's a contract wedding. Leave her alone. Hey, Crystal. I don't care. She's getting what she wanted. She's getting what she wrote about. She's getting what she sings about. Even in her her most recent album, lyrics in one of the songs say, uh, "We have two little boys and a basketball hoop in the driveway with a wraparound porch, and they leave us the fuck alone." Okay, cool. Got ya. You sang about it. Generally, when you sing about it, that's what she's about in that moment. And he also has assets to protect for himself, plus his career. I mean, she's kind of also been known to, if it breaks up and it ends, you're definitely getting an album about you. And I thought it was a publicity stunt at first, too, because she was on her Eras tour and at that point she was so focused that like she was doing the showgirl thing, the life of a showgirl. I don't know. Might see it differently. You're allowed to see it your way. I'm going to look at it through my Swifty glasses, which I've just given you my Swifty views. Oh, look, she settled down. Bird TV is on. So, have any of you guys watched the Colin Gosselin interview? From John and Kate plus 8? That's the birds. And have you followed any of the other stuff, like the the Duggar children versus TLC, or um, like what the Brown children are saying? McKelty, Gwendolyn. And the Honey Boo Boo stuff. The commonality between all that? TLC, film crews, production, contracts, pay. All of those children did not receive the proper compensation that contracts say X number of dollars goes here. So Colin was the little boy that Kate always kept separated. She was always leading him around by the wrist. He was also the child that she sent away. I'll share the interview on my community wall. Was pretty he legitimately challenged his mom to a lie detector test where he specifically wanted to talk about financials, reference an affair, reference being in a room adjacent to mom when she was with said bodyguard during said time when affair allegations have surfaced. Now he's just recently gotten divorced. Come on. Come on. Hey, let's go. Get inside. Good girl, Zip. Anyway. I used to follow Big Brother, Haley. The new one starts 7/9. Well, hey, I might follow Big Brother at Paramount now. I locked in on a Prime Day deal to get Paramount for 99 cents a month for a year. So I did that. So I pay $1 for Paramount. It was a Prime Day deal. There were a whole bunch of subscription apps that you could get for 99 cents for the entire year. $11. Mm-mm-mm. need to put these picture frames in. Get these teeny tiny pictures. I gotta put those in. Everybody took their meds today, right? Apparently there's enough crazies running around here that we don't need to add to the chaos and consternation that is now this shithole where we currently reside. And Spitfire, if you think otherwise, that's cool. That's also cool to think otherwise. You think others need to get on some meds. Well, I mean, I don't think you're wrong there, B. Frank. I just don't think you're wrong. I could see some others in this area maybe benefiting from it. Salma, that's... If you follow the way the river flows and the Colorado runs through the Grand Canyon and the Colorado dumps into Lake Powell, which where does Lake Powell dump? Into the canyon. If Lake Powell's no longer able to spill out, it's a deadpan where the water just sits, then anywhere that it would flow out and over to is going to not receive water. So everywhere that Lake Powell fills, and they thought maybe they need to go in for a med check. And they thought that wouldn't happen until August. No, I'm as baffled as you are, because I'm like, wait, this wasn't supposed to happen until August. We just gave water, and now you're asking for more water? Where did the water go? Because our water right now is, I mean, it's high, but they're preparing to, it's high right now because they're preparing to let water out to go back to try to resolve the Lake Powell issue. Because Flaming Gorge feels like Rock Springs, Green River in that area of the state. That's on the Wyoming, near the Wyoming, closer to the Wyoming-Colorado border than Yellowstone, like where I'm closer to Yellowstone than Colorado. Think of a great big square. I'm up in the upper left corner. Not all the way in the upper left corner, but because the whole upper left corner of our state is Yellowstone. Rock Springs Green River is like down to the center. Like three quarters of the way through our state runs I-80. The bottom quarter of the square is I-80. The right quarter of the square is I-25. I got my Jody Sue Brown nightgown on. House dress. Yep. But you gotta go almost all the way through the state up to closer to the Montana line. Orioles should have got there earlier. And we have a fire that is in the Bridger Teton. So that's south of Yellowstone. But over by the Tetons. Ugh. Hey, at this point, I'll take all the, like, this little bit of cool that we have right now. I'll take it. I'll take the thunderstorms. I know with thunder comes lightning, and lightning strikes start fires, but it's better than man starting the fire, I suppose. Mm. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today, and I don't want to do anything. Today might be a day I sit in the chair in the shade and read my book. I want to start the book Andy sent me. I've heard it call my name a couple of times. I've turned around and Andy, I've legitimately heard it call my name. And I reached over and I've picked it up and I've looked at it and I'm like, oh, I'm not in the headspace to read. But suddenly today, I need to run out. And maybe I'll grab Subway unless the employee I don't prefer to be waited upon by is there. And that's really what I feel like doing today, Andy. I'll be 100% honest. Reading a book. 45 degrees overnight in the mountains. So it got down, it was like 53 last night. And I realized that I'm lower in elevation here than I was in Thermop, or I'm I mean, we sit down in a hole here. I'm only at 4,600 feet. But 30 miles north is almost 7,000 foot elevation. And 30 miles south, same. And you go 30 miles west, and you're at 8,000 feet. Have you ever been to the Continental Divide? I have. You've never been to the Continental Divide? It's on my it's on my bucket. There, I got two places that I want to go this summer. I want to drive through Crazy Woman Canyon. It's so beautiful up there. Well, we have the Continental Divide. It runs through the. If you've been to Yellowstone, you've driven over the Continental Divide. If you've driven to Bozeman, you've driven over the Continental Divide. Been to Two Oceans Pass, you've driven over the Continental Divide. I think there's Continental Divide in Sierra Madres. Anyway, I want to do Crazy Woman Canyon and Porcupine Falls. Unfortunately, there's no cell signal there, so you guys don't get to go. You guys will just have to watch and I want to do Two Oceans Pass. And it's already July. Yep, runs right along the Rockies, and we have the Bighorns are part of the Rocky Mountain chain. The mountains all around me are part of the Rockies. I really want to go to Two Oceans Pass, and that's where I want my sister's ashes to go. My portion of my sister's ashes, that's what I want to do with them. I'll put a little bit of grandma in with her and a little bit of my mom. Grandma's, I know right where I want to take her to. I want to take her up to where she sat on the rock and elk hunted. And my mom goes up in there too. I'm really sorry, Soleil. I've had my family do that to me too. I also had my father. I've also had, roll up with my sister's ashes and throw them out the window at me and say, I hope she haunts you for the rest of your life. Okay, cool. I'll take that haunting. I hope she never visits you the rest of your fucking life. No, Soleil, it's not a punishment. That's the price you pay for loving somebody who's. That's the price you pay for loving somebody who is different than you. It's okay. Sometimes no contact is for both of your health benefits. Yep. That's the way you need to feel, as neutral. Try being no contact and childless. Yeah. Yep. The one that I flip off when we see him driving on the highway. Yes. He rolled up to my grandma's place after strong arming my mom into signing the paperwork. Gave her no options, no choices. All decisions were made. Used me to get in good with my mom. Then decided that he was going to withhold ashes. And when I said, that's fine, we're still going on with what we were going to go on with, it pissed him off because he realized he had zero control. And he rolled up to my grandmother's house, rolled his window down, and chucked her box of ashes out at me and said, I hope she haunts you the rest of your fucking life. And then spit gravel as he drove off. Yes, that is what happened. That is how I received my sister. I caught her like a fucking football. And then you wonder why I flip him off. Oh, how about this one? How about my grandma? It was my grandmother's car. My grandmother owned the car. She paid for the insurance. The policy was under her name. My sister was an authorized driver on the insurance. Her girlfriend was not. Her girlfriend was driving, right? So there was a loss of life indemnity rider that backed up my grandma's car insurance policy so that if you died, there was an automatic death payout. My father, my brother, and my younger sister took one side and they sued my sister's estate to get their portion of the death money. We had to go to court over it. Court. And I had to pull out text messages because I had proof that all of my siblings and Bob had said, done with you. Done with you. So he got reimbursed the cost of the cremation, which was close to $8,000. My sister and my brother both got like $5,000 a piece. I didn't put in for any money. Grandma gave me money. I didn't feel like I needed to have a court award. I figured my sister would be really pissed that it had gone to that. She would have just wanted us to let it go to grandma and let grandma disperse it how she saw fit or do with it what she needed to do, because grandma had taken care of Nancy for, well, since she was 18. She was full-time at with my grandma then. I mean, she went to college and lived on her own, but she depended very much on grandma to help her. So yeah, And then you guys wonder why I flip him off. Small town, Selma. And that was before the new funeral people took over. That was Atwood's had the market cornered at the time. Oh my God, they're urns. So that's why like for my mom and my grandma, I ordered them off of Amazon. Because the urns were close to $200. I'm sure they probably got them from the same source. And these urns were only, I don't know, probably about that tall. They're just small. My necklace, I got an angel wing necklace that holds her ashes. And just the angel wings were like $375. Grandma paid for a long time. Every month, wrote a check to Atwoods. Anyway, my sister's death taught me that I needed to have paperwork in place and the right and proper people that actually have my best interest at heart. So I have all of that done. Yeah, and that was just 24. That was just 7. Let's see. She was killed 7/18. Ooh, Salma, that a policy just for cremation. And it's honored across the U.S. That might be something definitely to look into. And so if she was killed on the 18th, 7 days later, we had her celebration of life. That's crazy, isn't it, Selma? Anyway, I get loss. I get the grief. I also get coming out here. I've had a lot of it. And it sucks. But guess what guess what the one thing we all have in common is? You guys have had that kind of loss. And collectively, we've survived that loss. So may whatever ails you today not bother you tomorrow. What are you guys going to do today? Anybody have any plans? Running errands. Maybe you'll have a nap soon. Nice, Soleil. I don't honestly care what happens to my body. You can donate everything. I'm a donor. Um, the manner in which my sister was killed, she was a donor as well, but we were not able to donate anything because of the manner in which she was killed. There was no fixing that. So, honestly, part me out, throw me in the scrap pile for all I care. Stick me in Yellowstone. Let the bears eat me. Throw me in a burn barrel. Burn it up. But please use all the parts and pieces that are anywhere near salvageable. Only leave scraps. Well, they depress you, but can you imagine being the person inside the hospital? They're probably really depressed. So, it's 4th of July, Ange. It's a money-making weekend if you can make it. If you donate your body to science, cremation is free. Even better. Listen, I like a bargain, dude. I really like a bargain. Maybe they can find a cure for assholism. I mean, I kind of come from a long line of assholes, so hanging out with me and blowing shit up. Yes, ma'am. Fireworks maxing. Hey, listen, that was what we always swore. That was the one thing that all four of us kids could agree on was that if our dad died, we were donating his body to science and cashing out the life insurance policy, splitting it 4 ways, and seeing if they could find a cure for assholism. All right, so I might not be able to fulfill that fantasy because my backup is gone, and the other two, well, I'm written out, and the other one's dead, so the other two aren't going to fight or share. That's fine. Cool. Whatever. I didn't see any there, Salma, but we're going to go look at another place today. We're going to go look at another place today. I got to go I'll go this afternoon and take care of my house payment, and then I figure we go fireworks searching. I figured this time I'd get a map. I got a screenshot of the other map, and I know right where to go. It was exactly where I said it was. I'm so glad that we double looked and I wasn't the only asshole out there doing fireworks. Because I seriously would have been there. Oh, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Mystery, that sucks. That's always the way it goes. They can never visit when they're well. It's always the way it goes. And they always think they're going to have more time, and then they get mad because there isn't enough time, or they say, I didn't realize it was so bad. Any of that. Well, that's what they're going to have to live with. The only thing I read the story on it that there were 16 kids that were rescued, and some were in really very, very poor shape, had to be taken to the hospital. Uh, Other than that, I haven't really. It's just awful, isn't it? Four adults were arraigned today. So mother, father, older siblings. Do we know what their relationships were? I don't know. It's awful. It's just awful, and I just, oh. We'll have a half a cup. They all have the same last name. Jesus Christ. Parents and grandparents. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think the last update, it was parents and grandparents. Good God. Well, there you go. The circle will be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. Yeah, there we go. Suddenly going no contact with parents that are unhealthy doesn't seem like a bad thing anymore, does it? I just, oh. Well, good. Maybe they'll leave BJ alone. They'll leave Brittany alone. And they'll talk about these 16 kids and the horrific conditions that they were found in. Doubtful, because nobody's going to want to hear about that. But there you go. I'm sorry your parents are awful parents, kids. I really am. Listen, Soleil, suddenly, yeah, right, not to be confused with that nutbag. Suddenly, I don't feel so guilty for being no contact with people that. No. I don't think she wants to be left alone, and she's given as good as she's getting right now. I think that this is her. This is her jam, you know? This is kind of like, this is more turned into the new school drama sector. It's not really drama anymore. It's all drama. Yeah, Tiem's in her element. She ain't. And she ain't looking to be left alone. This is her thing. This is her outlet, her hobby, her interest, this is something she's good at. No, we gotta check Olaf, see if Olaf needs some water. Oh. Well, that's kind of gross in there. Let's wipe that out. Okay, let's get that water. Oh God, that's really gross. Let's turn you off. Why is it when I want the filter thing to come out, it won't come out, but when I don't want it to come out, it will totally come out? There we go. Oh God. That's hella gross. Hey, here's your reminder to fucking clean your ice makers. If you have an automatic ice maker or a countertop one, this is your fucking reminder. Sometimes they get gross looking. Oh, God. I'm lucky I didn't get fucking sick. Who cursed my ice maker, assholes? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. Mine's clean now. They're super easy to clean. Just gotta remember to tear them apart. Hey, buddy. All right. Well, when this cup of coffee is over, I probably got to go get myself put together for the day. I'm feeling pretty lazy bones, but whatever. Well, now I kind of understand why the ice maker was always broken down at the Maverick. Because clearly you've got to take care of your appliances. I don't even, like, I know I checked that just the other day. And it wasn't anything gross like that. Because I always clean it when I have to turn it off for when I leave for the farm. Because I don't leave the ice maker running. Good thinking, Soleil. Too many minerals. Has too many minerals and not the right ones, right, Selma? Oh my God, somebody's at the taking care of herself. So, yep, that was what my grandma's water had too. Grandma Lassiter's water had too many minerals and not the right ones. It was all the wrong ones. And weird, 3 people that lived in that house died of cancer. 3. 2 within a 3-year time period. Both Hodgkin's non-lymphoma. Yeah. And then Grandma Lassiter died of bone cancer. I saw her in October. When I saw her the following March, she went from being, my Grandma Lassiter was always very heavy, and she was also born with club feet. Both of her feet were on backwards when they were bent up and on backwards. And she had no ankle joint. Yeah. Makes you wonder what's in the water, huh? I have a cousin's wife who grew up not far off of Road 15. That was the one we were on last night, Road 15. Their property butted up to and all that farmland that was sprayed. She's had 3 different kinds of cancer, battled all of them, and she's currently in remission. And she had, I don't know, 6 or 7 bone breaks and had to have surgery on bones as a result of the chemo. Yep. We have a couple cancer clusters here. There's a cancer cluster in Grable for brain cancer because of the uranium. We've got a couple different cancer clusters in the basin. Yeah, she's been in remission for a couple of years. But she knows that it'll come back. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And she'll battle it again, just like she's done. I'm pretty sure she was younger than me when she had to have her hip replaced. We need to put WD-40 on the list. Oh, well, look at the farmers that sprayed the shit, Ange. Anyway. All right. Well, we've wasted half the day in the mountain time zone. It's almost noon. If you're in the East Coast, it's 2 o'clock. So, we've wasted a good portion of the day. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me, even if you stayed silent in the bushes. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will go out fireworks maxing, possibly AC maxing, one of the two. I will see you guys around. Don't take any wooden nickels. Be productive. And remember, release the tongue from the roof of your mouth, the shoulders from the ears, and unclench that jaw. Bye, guys.